Welcome to the ASAP program. ASAP stands for All Seasons Assurance Plan. That means we help you with your bill during all seasons. Congratulations to all you guys for qualifying for the ASAP program. We want to thank you for watching this video so we can get you enrolled. Also, we want to welcome you. This is the first year that we are able to accept Section 8 and subsidized housing recipients. So we welcome you guys as well and anyone else who has qualified for the ASAP program. Who is ASAP and what is the ASAP program? ASAP is a 12-month invitation-only program that's funded by LG&E's Home Energy Assistance Fund that you actually pay into every month. That's right. We have been getting money from you for a very long time. And we're going to go over that later in the film. But ASAP is a partnership program. That means we're going to do our part and we need you to do your part. We help to ease the burden of high energy costs by making the bill more affordable for you to pay throughout the year. I would like to introduce you to the ASAP team. I'm Tasha, the program director. I've been with the agency for over 10 years. Miss Dequita, that's my right hand. She's my orientation assistant who's been with me for about 4 months. Now, we're a small office. We're two busy bees that hold down this small office. So please keep in mind when you call, text, or email that we will get back to you. During this time with COVID-19, it's just the two of us. It's down to two, and we're still kicking. So please continue to be patient and work with us. Keep in mind this is our busy season as we get you guys enrolled and do orientations over the phone. So it takes a lot to get you guys enrolled, and we just want you to remember that we will get back to you at our earliest convenience and return all messages, text messages, and emails. Our office is located in Louisville, Kentucky, and is across the street from the American Printing House for the Blind. All of our contact information can be found on page 2 in the participant manual that was sent to you in your enrollment packet. Please always have your ASAP number ready for us to release any information about your account. If you don't have your ASAP number, please have your LG&E account number for us to talk to you about your account. So you're probably thinking, how did ASAP get your information? Well, when you signed up for LIHEAP, they automatically refer your information over to the ASAP program for additional assistance on the LG&E bill. Once we get your information, we vet it to see if you qualify for us. And if you do, we send you out an invitation asking you to come out to an orientation. This is the only way that we'll ever receive your information. So it's a must that you sign up for LIHEAP every fall so that we can get your information to see if you're qualified and eligible for ASAP for the following year. What's the difference between LIHEAP and ASAP? LIHEAP and ASAP are not the same program. We're not the same agency, and we're not the same people. LIHEAP and ASAP are just partners. LIHEAP will refer everyone's information to us that signed up for their program to see if they are qualified and eligible for the ASAP program to get year-round assistance on their LG&E bill. LIHEAP is a government program. That means if the government shuts down again, then LIHEAP will shut down as well. LIHEAP helps you in the fall and winter seasons. Anyone that meets their income requirement is eligible for their assistance. For ASAP, we're a nonprofit funded by LG&E. 12 months of assistance is provided to you. That means you get a payment every month from us for the year. You must also have at least $100 of monthly income, and you have to sign up for LIHEAP to be eligible for ASAP. Remember, that's the only way we'll get your information. ASAP is an invitation-only program and a partnership. And because our funding comes from LG&E, that means we'll always have the money to assist those on the program. So the benefits for you mean that you're going to continue to get help on your utility bill, be able to save some money, and keep your services connected. You also get assistance from both programs. So to me, you are winning. This is a small checklist of ASAP qualifications, which tells us if you're eligible for the ASAP program or not. You must have an invitation with your name or be listed on the qualified list. That means we have sent you some type of correspondence telling you that you have qualified for the ASAP program. Or maybe you got wind of our program and called to see if you was on the list to get an invitation, and we just hadn't sent out your invitation yet, and you're able to get on the program. You also have to have a residential account with LG&E that is connected and has your name on the bill. And we're talking about the bill, not the account. So if you're a contact person on the account, you won't qualify. You need to be listed on the bill. Your name has to be on the bill. When you get it in the mail, your name has to appear on it. Also, you have to live in qualified housing. That means if you live in the barn, the garage, or a basement with another family living upstairs and everyone's on the same meter, then you will not qualify for our program. Qualified housing is a house or an apartment or some type of unit that's going to be able to be weatherized and serviced with free repairs, and it's just one household on the meter. Your past due at LG&E must not go over $1,000. Your past due includes any payment plans, any hardship reconnect payment plans, security deposits, anything past due and not paid to LG&E is going to be under that whole umbrella of $1,000. Your income, it's a must that you have at least $100 a month in income. This is a partnership, and we only pay a portion, of your bill. You're responsible for the remaining balance. So it's imperative that you have at least $100 a month coming in the household to pay your portion of the bill. So these are just some of our partners that we work with. Of course, Community Action Kentucky, they are over the LIHEAP program, which provides your information to us to see if you're eligible for the ASAP program. You also have LG&E because they fund the program, and of course ASAP. And then we have two weatherization partners, Project Warm, which is a small nonprofit here in Louisville. Those in Jefferson County can use their services. Everyone else, everyone is qualified for LG&E's We Care program. They come out once every 3 years for those in Jefferson County and outside of Jefferson County. Show me the money. Okay, this is what you really want to know is about the money and how it's going to be reflected on your LG&E account. So, the ASAP program is a 12-month, 12 payment subsidy program that partners with you to help pay a portion of your monthly LG&E bill. Portion, not the whole bill. We only pay a portion that's predetermined. You are responsible for the remaining balance. 12 months means you're going to get payments every month for the year of 2020. Now, we're going to talk about those months that you already missed a little bit later, but you're going to get them. The payments that we make are going to be reflected on the back of your bill under billing information. And it's going to be called the HEA payment, Home Energy Assistance Payment. And it will list that we have made X amount of a payment for the month. And we're going to show you an example later. Your monthly ASAP payment is applied when your meter is red, as long as you don't have a past due on your account. That means when your meter is red, we're going to make our payment so it can reflect on your LG&E bill. Because after your meter is red, LG&E is printing that bill within 24 hours. So if we make our payment around the same time that your meter is red, it's going to be able to be shown on the back of your bill. That way you know that our payment has been made. You are responsible for paying the remaining current balance due in full and on time each month to remain in good standing with ASAP. That means we want you to try to pay your bill by the due date in full to remain in good standing with us. And if you can't pay your bill, we're going to talk about that too later. Now, the payment amount is made based on your benefit award amount. And you can look on page 5 in your participant manual, and it'll break you down. It's going to give you a breakdown of your payments that we are going to make. Not what you pay, but what we pay. Because remember, we're only paying a portion of your bill. So it's unlikely that a program will say, hey, run your bill up for your derby party, and we're going to let you just pay $60 of it and we'll take care of the rest. Absolutely not. No ma'am, no ham, no turkey. Not going down like that. We have a predetermined amount that we're going to pay towards your bill each month, and we give you that grid so you know and can budget for the month and have that assistance and know where you can put that extra money that we're paying towards another bill, groceries, or whatnot. Okay, we're going to talk about how to read your bill after you have gotten on the program. So every month when you get your bill from now on, you want to always look at the back of the bill to make sure that you see that our payment has been made. Now, of course, if you was late paying your portion of the bill, then of course our payment was not going to be released. So it may not show up on your bill. But when you get your bill, you always want to look at important information. This is going to tell you any payments that we have made within the last 30 days of that billing cycle when LG&E printed that bill. So remember, our payments are released when the meter is red so that our payment can show on your bill. So for this person, you'll see Home Energy Assistance. And this bill includes a payment in the amount of X dollars received from the Home Energy Assistance Fund. So remember at the beginning, I said that you pay into this fund. And if you look to the second line at the bottom, second to last line at the bottom where it says Home Energy Assistance Fund charge, right above total charges in electric and gas, you see that we have 25 cents. That's the cheapest thing on your bill ever. The 25 cents is for each meter. If you have electric and gas, then we get 50 cents from you. If you just have one service, then we get 25 cents. But this has been going on for some years. This program has been around since the 90s. So that 25 cent is where we get the money to help you. So now you get some of your money back. Yay. Okay, so home energy assistance. When you see that, it shows you how much we have applied to your account within the last 30 days. So sometimes you might see two payments. Like this person, it shows the January and February payment was released. So you see the 295. This person obviously is $1,000 benefit person. So they got their payment, to both of those payments within the last 30 days before this bill was printed. So hopefully you'll see your payment on this bill and you'll know that we made our portion payment. And you are to turn the bill around to the front, and on the right hand corner it will show you how much you need to pay LG&E by the due date. Now also under that you see the late payment charge waiver. That is something LG&E has given to you and anyone who signs up for LIHEAP or receives help from the ministry. They put a waiver on your account so you do not incur late payment charges. So you won't have to worry about that. It usually lasts for a year, and by the time that year is up, you probably are signing up for LIHEAP again, and that year gets extended out for another year. So again, the Home Energy Assistance Fund charges 25 cents. Everyone who has LG&E pays that 25 cents. It doesn't matter if they're on the program or not. If they have LG&E, they are paying that 25 cent charge. If they have two services, electric and gas, then we're getting 50 cents from that person. If they have one service, then we're getting a quarter from that service. And if you think about how many people are in Louisville and outside of Louisville, all those quarters kind of add up. So again, we have the money to help you. We just need you to come and get it. This is an example of how our payments are going to work towards your LG&E account. LG&E will read your meter on June 20th for $142 of usage. If you are receiving a benefit of $600 from ASAP, we will release $40 to your account if you have no past due. LG&E will then apply that payment to your account, deduct it from the 142 that they read from your meter, print the bill showing that you owe them $102, and mail it to you. You then will receive the bill in the mail, check the back of it for our payment, and then proceed to pay your bill of $102 by the due date in July. Again, our payment will be released when they read your meter, not when your bill is due. Okay, for those who are on budget billing, this is your breakdown of how we're going to pay towards your account. Because you pay the same amount each month to your LG&E account, then we also will pay the same amount each month to your LG&E account. For those who are interested in the budget billing program, I highly recommend that you talk to an LG&E rep. It's not something that we like to recommend to people. This is a special program, and you really need to know that whole budget way of life to be able to participate and master that billing program. We do not help with any of your settlement month. That is on you. You just continuously get your monthly payment from us for the year. So a quick recap about the payments. Payments are predetermined. That means if your benefit award is 600 and your income decreases and you're finding yourself needing extra help, we would not be able to give that to you. Your benefit amount is 600 for the year. Your payments are going to be released when your meter is read, as long as you do not have a past due. The benefit amount. So how we come about your benefit amount is that once we receive your information from LIHEAP, we also get information about your account from LG&E. Then we put all this data into some software that we call Modified Fixed Credit Calculation, and it determines how much that household would need to fill the gap of your income and what we think your LG&E is going to run for the next 12 months. And that's what your benefit award would be for the year. So that means if we do the calculation and it says that Mary Sue needs help of $687 for the year. Well, we don't have a 687 tier, but we do have a 600. So we give you that 600. And $87 is something that you can probably pick up from the community ministry or LIHEAP to kind of make it throughout the year. So the chart, it reflects the payments that ASAP will pay to your account, not what you pay to the LG&E account. You will also get your payments no matter what, as long as you don't have a past due. So as long as you don't have a past due, you're not terminated, and you are in compliance with weatherization, you will still get your payment if you have an active account as well. So if you have a credit, you're still going to get your next month's payment. That's just good news for you. If your bill is low that month, hey, Even better, maybe you don't have to pay a bill. Maybe our payment pays it all for you. If you think you don't even need the help, maybe you got a raise and think you can handle your bill your own self. It'll be your choice, but you have the ASAP program for the whole year. So we're not going to put you off just because you got a little increase in salary. Hopefully that can help you down the road to kind of budget before the end of the year when you won't qualify for us anymore. But as long as you're doing what you need to do and staying in compliance with the ASAP, you will still get your payment. Oh, you should just do a drum roll right now in your head because this is like good news. I need you to applaud after you hear this and stand up and shout to your Lord because this is the best news ever. So we like to sprinkle a little bit of ASAP magic on accounts. We call it the clean start. So after you get enrolled and you turned in everything, we're going to start your payments. We're going to release any payments that you missed. So if you get enrolled in April or May, June or whatnot, you missed all those months of payments. And this is a 12-month program. So we're going to give you those payments. Applaud now. Yes, stand up. Clap it up. Yes. Okay, so after we give you those payments, if you still have a past due on your account and it's under $1,000 and it's not a security deposit, a reconnect fee, or a tampering fee, shame on you, then ASAP is going to pay that off. Did you just see the heavens open? I've seen it. That's right. Anything that's past due on your LG&E account that's under $1,000 and it's not a reconnect fee, a tampering fee, or a security deposit, you get a one-time bonus payment called the Clean Start. But if you are over 1,000, I need you to pay it down to under 1,000 so that we can pay it off. Okay, you can stop clapping now. I know. Tears are flowing. You're happy. I'm happy for you. But make sure you have turned in everything that we need so we can do this for you. Now, right now with COVID-19 going on, LG&E has extended their suspension services, so they will not be cutting off anyone until June 1st as of now. That could change. But we don't want to delay, so make sure you have turned in everything so we can help take care of this account for you. You can use your stimulus money on something else or tax refund on something else, and let us help you by paying this off. So we're going to go over an example of how the Clean Start is going to work for you guys. So this is just an example. I know some people's past due is larger, some are smaller, but this is just an example. And when we're talking about Clean Start, we're talking about Clean Start is going to pay your past due. Nothing current, just your past due. So that means it was previously due. That means it could be a payment plan, an extension, a hardship reconnect, a brown bill, or something just on your account as a past due. Now, for this example, uh, the client has an $856 past due amount on their account. They qualified for a $1,000 benefit. ASAP is going to release any payments that they have missed. So if the meter has been read for that month presently, then that's how many payments that are owed to them. So even if it was July the 10th and their meter was read July 6th, then we owe them 7 payments. July is the 7th month. So right now, for this example, we owe them 4 payments. It's April, and we need to give them the 4 payments that they missed out on. So we're going to release January's payment of $175. We're going to release February's payment of $120, March's payment of $95, and April's payment of $70. Once those payments hit your account, that's going to leave the remaining balance of $396 that's past due on the account. So after that first day of us releasing those payments to your account, it takes up to 3 business days before Clean Start will kick in. So within those 3 business days, ASAP will release a one-time bonus payment of $396 so you can have a clean start with LG&E. That's going to dwindle down your past due to a 0 so you can focus on just the current bill. So you're going to pay your current bill in full by the due date. You will then receive one payment a month for the remainder of the year. So not only did this client get $856 paid to their account, they're also going to benefit for the remainder of the year. So even though their benefit amount was $1,000, they pretty much got about $1,396 from us. Recertification. Recertification is simple as signing up for LIHEAP in the fall. That's all you have to do. Sign up for LIHEAP in the fall, October, November, or December by the deadline. In September, we will be sending you a mailer letting you know it's time for you to sign up for LIHEAP. This is to prepare you. So if you have lost any of your kids' Social Security cards, this is the time to go and ask for another duplicate copy. If you're missing your awards letter, this is the time to be contacting the Social Security office for another one to be sent out. You must prepare yourself. You'll need to have all your documentation when you go to LIHEAP. And that mailer is going to tell you the deadline in December that you'll need to be signed up for LIHEAP by. It will also give you everything that you'll need to know about LIHEAP for that season. In October, for those in Jefferson County and out in central Kentucky, Muldrow and Radcliffe area, you are able to sign up and pre-register early if you are 65 years of age or older, receive disability or Social Security, pension, or Black Lung benefits. Any of those will allow you to sign up early in October to receive your LIHEAP benefit. Everyone else is general public and will start signing up in November. For those that do not live in Jefferson County, you will go by the calendar that they give you for your last name. But everyone in Jefferson County will have the same deadline. If you do not sign up by that deadline date, then you're taking a chance of us not receiving your information. Those in the out-of-county areas, you have a different date, and that's fine. Your information is a lot smaller than the Jefferson County information that we get. So you must sign up by the due date, and you must always report at least $100 or more in income. If you do not report $100 or more in income, you will not qualify for ASAP for the next year. That means when you go to LIHEAP, they are requesting that you show them proof of income for the previous month. So if you go in November, that means they want your October income. You're going to have to show them some documented proof of your income for the month of October. So if you were down on your luck in September, October, you need to get to hustling. We need you to do some lawn work, scrap some metal, watch some kids, do some hair, something that's going to be able to give you $100 or more to show for the month of October in income. Income also counts as KTAP, child support, alimony, wages, disability, Social Security, anything like that. It cannot be food stamps or SNAP benefits. You must also receive a pledge from LIHEAP. That means that you are not over income and that you have turned in all your paperwork and documentation to receive a pledge. If you are over income, then you will not be seen as a low income or fixed income household for LIHEAP or for ASAP, and you will lose out on both programs. So that means if you're working a job that works a lot of overtime during the fall and winter months, you kind of need to watch what you do in the hours that you work. If you are over income, you will not be able to get back on ASAP for the next following year, and you will not qualify for the LIHEAP program. So you will also get the income bracket for your household size in September. During this time of signing up for LIHEAP, you will not need a brown bill or a past due. October through December, they only go by your income. Even if your bill has already been paid or your bill is very small, if you have a credit on your account, it doesn't matter. You will still be eligible for a pledge. If you do not sign up due to those reasons, please know we will not get any information on you to run on that calculation to see if you're eligible for next year. Everyone has to go through LIHEAP and receive a pledge for us to get their information. Communication is a must. This is a partnership. So as we communicate with you, we need you to communicate with us. We have your payments, so don't forget about us. If you plan to move and when you call LG&E to transfer your services, remember to call us too. The only way that your information will get updated is through you. Right now, we're paying the account to the address that you live at. So if you move, your account number will always change. We will need that new account number to forward your payments over to that new account. So don't get ghost on us. Stay in communication with us. Save our number in your phone. A lot of people like to change their phone numbers due to an ex that's harassing them or bill collectors, but we are not one of those. We want to help you. So the only time that we really will call you if something is going on with your account or it's time to sign up for LIHEAP. And we want to make sure everyone gets signed up and get that extra payment from the government to help them throughout the holiday season. And that also is going to give us the information to see if you're going to qualify for us for the following year. So if you change your number, call us. Same thing with your name. If you decide to get divorced, married, remarried, or just change your name, period, we still need to know. If we run a report and see that the name does not match on your account, that we have it in our system, then your payments will stop until you can verify the name change. Again, always keep in contact with us and let us know what's going on. Don't leave your payments here with us, just sitting here when they are meant to help you. So if you still have LG&E, you want to always call us and let us know that you're moving, transferring your services. Let us know if your numbers change, if your names change, any information that changes with you, we need to know. How it works. So this is an example of how the program works and how the cycle repeats. This is going to show you how our payments will be going out to your account. So for example, the meter is read on June the 2nd. Your LG&E account has a zero past due. ASAP will then make our partner payment, which is the HEA payment, on June 2nd as well. You will then receive your new green bill and check for our payment on the back. Once you see our payment, then you'll know on the front of the bill is what you need to pay. You're going to pay that balance in full by the due date. Once you do that, you'll be in good standing to receive your next month's partner payment from us. This cycle repeats month to month for the length of the program. If you have a past due, this is an example of if you have a past due on the account and getting your funds with us placed on hold. So of course, we're hoping that with us paying a portion of your bill, you're able to pay the bill on time by the due date and in full. Sometimes that won't happen, and we get it, we understand. We're not going to just let you go from the program. We give you time to make it up. So, this is an example of having a past due on the account. Your meter is read June 2nd. Your LG&E has a past due balance of $50 or more. ASAP does not make a payment and places your ASAP funds on hold. That means we will not release your next month's payment because you didn't do your partner duty, which is to pay your portion in full by the due date. So we'll place your ASAP funds on hold. The client then will receive their new LG&E bill with their current balance and the previous balance that was not paid and no HEA payment. So around this time, you're going to get your meter read, plus you're probably going to have a brown bill too. So sometimes you notice in the mail you'll have a brown bill and maybe a couple days later you'll get a green bill and it's pretty much doubled. And that's because you have two bills on that green bill. You have your past due along with the green bill. But the brown bill, you definitely always want to make an extension and a payment plan for because you could get disconnected if you don't. So back to the example. ASAP will send a hold letter to the client asking them to pay the past due. Sometimes things get hectic and you might forget to pay LG&E. It happens. So with our hold letter, maybe that will jog your memory that you forgot to pay the bill or even get you in the mind frame of looking for assistance elsewhere if you know you can't pay it. So if you're able to pay the bill in full, past due at least, great. That's when we'll get you reactivated with the ASAP program and we'll be able to take your funds off a hold and release any payments that you missed. Now you can call LG&E to get your remaining current balance because once we take you off hold, we'll release our payment. So that means whatever you did owe LG&E on the current bill has been decreased a little because our payment is gonna go through and that's less for you to pay. So you can either call us or you can call LG&E and get that new balance so you'll know exactly what to pay by the next due date. The whole gist of this is if you have a past due and you receive a brown bill, please call LG&E to get a payment plan or an extension. That will reactivate you on our side and let us release any payments that you missed. Also, that's going to stop you from getting disconnected. Late letters. We send out 3 types of letters to you regarding having a past due on your account. The first notice that you will receive from us is a hold notice anytime that you have a past due of $50 or more on your account. We receive daily reports from LG&E to let us know if you have a past due or not. When we get those reports, our system will automatically generate a hold notice to send out to you. This is because you have not made your partner payment on time. So we are putting your ASAP funds on hold until you resolve the issue. The hold letter is giving you 2 weeks to kind of work your magic and get your bill paid off or look for assistance elsewhere. After 2 weeks, the system will look at your account again, and if you still have that past due of $50 or more on the account, we will then send out a warning letter. The warning letter is letting you know that you still have that past due and that a termination letter will be coming in 2 weeks from the date of the letter. So altogether, if you have a past due on your account of 30 days or more, the termination letter will generate. The termination letter is letting you know that you've had that past due on your account for over 30 days of $50 or more. And it also will give you ways of how to get reactivated on ASAP. So to get reactivated on ASAP, you simply just need to pay off your past due, place it in a payment plan if the Brown bill has generated, or seek help from different agencies. Now, if you've had an emergency of some sort or some type of economic hardship, there's always an appeal form that's stapled to your termination letter. On that appeal form, we need you to fill it out and send it back to us with documented proof of your hardship. And has to be an emergency, not you had to get your nails done or you had to give Jimmy a limo party for his birthday. This is real emergencies, something that you did not expect to happen. That means if your car battery died and you had to go get a new $135 battery, so you was not able to pay with LG&E and you just got behind from there because you're on limited income. That is a reason for an appeal. Also, if you have a situation where maybe you was let go from work, that is an emergency situation. Plumbing issues, car mechanical issues, repairs, anything like that. Not just your monthly bills that you already knew that you had coming. It had to be something that you was not expecting. Those are reasons for the appeal. So loss of work, medical reasons, anything like that. But please do not send an appeal because you had to get your hair done or you had to go get a new car and that car just happened to be a nice new 2019. That was not necessary. So those are actually reasons why some people have um, appealed because of that. So just keep in mind this is for emergency purposes to show that you did not have the money because you had to spend that money on something else uh, before you could take care of LG&E. So once you send in that appeal, then we'll be able to uh, hopefully get you back on the program and get your appeal granted. What if you can't pay? As soon as you know that you're not able to pay your bill, you need to seek assistance. Do not wait until the last minute. You need to start giving people a call to see if they're able to assist you with the bill. You can always call LG&E to make payment arrangements. Doing so will push your bill back for 2 weeks. And you can only make arrangements if you qualify and have a Brown bill. You also can reach out to your community ministries, their local neighborhood place, LAHEAP, or the Winter Help program. Winter Help is administered through your community ministries. It's a different bucket of money they can pull from during the months of February through April or May. This is an additional $250 that they can help with towards a Brown bill. And it doesn't matter if you've already been to your ministries for help and they tell you that you can only go that one time. This is a different bucket. So that means if you have a bill for $350, Winter Help will want you to pay that 100 before they would release that 250. Also, if you look at page 20 in your manual, those who live in Jefferson County, there's a list of resources for you. And those who live outside of Jefferson County, you will need to look at page 22 in your manual. Those who live in the Fairdale Community Ministry area and the SEAM community ministry area of 40218, those ministries have now closed. So if you were in the Fairdale area, you will need to call South Louisville Ministries. They can help you with your LG&E bill, water bill, food, rent, and maybe even clothes. Those in the 40218 area, you will now need to call the J-Town Community Ministries. Same thing, they can help you with food, water bill, LG&E bill, and rent assistance. So please give them a call whenever you're in need to discuss with them what they are able to provide for you and your household. Termination. Don't lose your benefits. It will be very hard to get back on this program if you do not appeal or do what you need to do to stay on the program. So for two other reasons why we do terminate is, of course, weatherization. If you do not comply and get those services done, then you're not in compliance with the program and our requirements. So we will have to let you go. So if your weatherization is not completed, we will send you out a letter, give you 90 days, and we'll put your payments on hold. So you won't receive anything else from us until the services have been completed. After 90 days and you still haven't gotten your home weatherized, then we will have to let you go. Also, if you have a past due of over 30 days and you have not resolved that issue with LG&E, to clear up your balance, then of course we will also terminate you. You do have that one appeal that you are allowed a year. So if you appeal and get your weatherization done within those 30 days on that appeal, then great. We'll let you back on the program and release any back payments that you missed. The same thing with not paying the bill for over 30 days, having that past due, then you do the appeal and you get cleared up, or the board decides to let you back on the program and grants your appeal, then we will put you back on the program and release any payments that were on hold for you. But if you are terminated and you do not appeal or get your account cleared up, then we will not be able to reinvite you to the program for 2 years. That's 2 years of no assistance from ASAP monthly. So you want to do your best to always keep in communication with us and let us know what's going on to see if we can work with you in some type of way. Weatherization requirement. Weatherization is required to participate in the ASAP program. Making appointments is the responsibility of the ASAP client. And once COVID-19 is over, we will be reaching out to you with information about which agency you would need to call and contact to make appointments with. Uh, your payments with us will stop if you are not in compliance. Remember, this is a partnership, so we are not only just helping you by giving you a portion of your bill paid, but also we want to make sure that your bill is as low as possible, and that means getting this free repair work done to your home. Now, if they come out to your home and say nothing needs to be done, great. That's just going to mark you as compliant. But if you do need help in your home with some free work, then that work does need to be done to help lower your bill. The provider will notify us of your completion date. You must have your home serviced at least once every 3 years while you're on the program. But if you or the address you live at has had weatherization in the past 3 years, you are not required to get weatherization again until after your third year. Now, some services are going to need your property owner and landlord's approval. That means if insulation is needed or a new refrigerator, HVAC services, new doors or windows, a new window AC unit, things like that are going to require a consent form. And the main reason most landlords have an issue with the consent form is that in that consent form it asks that they not raise the rent due to the value that the free repair work has put into the home. So that means if now, since insulation has been put in and you got new doors and windows, the value on the home has went up. We do not want them to raise the rent on you to make you pay more to live there for the free work that was done to the home. So we do have our certified energy analyst, Terry Leach, that used to work with Honeywell and WeCare. He has years of experience. If your landlord sees that there's an issue, then we can have him talk to your landlord about it and let him or she know the pros of having this free repair work done to the home. This work doesn't cost the landlord anything. It's actually saving them money and putting um, more investment into their home. So there should not be any issues. But again, this is your responsibility to reach out to your landlord to let them know about the free work that you want to get done to the home and to have it inspected to see what kind of work can be done to the home. Weatherization partners. We have two weatherization partners that we work with, WeCare and Project Warm. WeCare is an LG&E program, and you must have 9 consecutive months of usage in order for them to be able to come out to your home. They do have a bigger budget, and they can service your home once every 3 years. Now, they do service renters and homeowners and service anyone with LG&E. Their services are all free at no cost. Project Warm is a local nonprofit here in Jefferson County. They only service those in Jefferson County. It doesn't matter how long you have had your service. You could have had service for 2 weeks or 2 years. Doesn't matter. They'll be able to service your home. Now, it may take a little longer for them to come out to your home due to they work with a lot of volunteers and also they have a smaller budget. But as long as you're on their list, they will make their way out to your home. They do service owners and renters, and again, at no cost. Now, once COVID-19 is over, we'll be reaching out to you with what agency you need to contact to get your home weatherized for free. Once you get that weatherization done, you will be in total compliance with the ASAP program. That means that you're still paying your bill by the due date and you have gotten your home weatherized for free to keep your home nice and tight as it can be and your bills low as possible so that you're saving money. So the partnership and what we're asking from you. Um, as a partnership, what we're going to do is make monthly subsidy payments towards your LG&E account and help you with referral assistance. What we need from you is for you to sign up for LIHEAP by the deadline and report $100 or more in income. We also need you to pay your portion of the bill by the due date. And we actually really need you to get your home weatherized because that can help lower your bill. And if your bill is lower, then your money is going to spread a little bit further. Due to the COVID-19, LIHEAP has started a spring subsidy program. This means that they will help you no matter what your LG&E account status is. So you do not need a past due or a brown bill to benefit from this spring subsidy. They are going by your income, which you'll see on the next slide, as well as they have two new locations. So those who went to the Dixie office, that one is now closed. You will go to the neighborhood place on Cane Run Road, and then they will be opening one at the NIA Center in the middle of May. So please pay attention to the locations and the income bracket. The income actually went up and increased to help more people. This will be going on until June 30th. or until all funds have been sent out. So do not sleep on this. Take advantage of this opportunity to get that extra assistance towards your LG&E bill. All offices will remain closed for clients to walk in, so they will have a secure drop box outside for you to get your information into them. Please make sure you pay attention to their requirements and what they need you to do. For those in Jefferson County, you would just call their phone number, the appointment line, 991-8391, or go online to louisvilleky.cascheduler.com to schedule your appointment. Those outside of Jefferson County, contact your local LIHEAP office for instructions. So whoever you went to, whatever community action you go to for LIHEAP, that's who you need to contact to see what they want you to do. These are the income guidelines for each household. If you have one person in your household, then you have to meet the income guideline of $1,595 or below to qualify. And then over to your right, you'll get the locations for the drop boxes for the Spring LIHEAP program. Hazelwood is still in effect. Park Duval, Bridges of Hope on Algonquin, Newburgh, and the two new ones are Cane Run Neighborhood Place on Lee's Lane and the NIA Center starting on May 18th. Last but not least, we would like to ask you guys for a few things. We want to encourage you to go to LG&E's website and register your LG&E account. Sign up with them to get updates on your account. That'll let you know if we posted our payment, your due dates, how much your bill is, when your meter's to be read. Gives you all that information at your fingertips 24/7. So that way you won't have to call us or LG&E and stay on hold or wait for a call back to get that information. Also, we want to ask you to review the program on Google. This will help others know that the program is legit. We're local. We do help with the LG&E bill, and that it is not a scam. For a lot of people who received the invitation, who never heard of ASAP, probably went straight online to Google us and see who the heck we were. So it will help if participants actually chimed in on Google review and let people know that program is real. So this is you just helping your neighbor. The last thing we would like to do is encourage you to like us on Facebook. That way you will be able to get notifications on job fairs, back to school events, and LIHEAP sign up dates. Just like the information I just gave you about the LIHEAP spring subsidy that was posted on Facebook. So you would have got a notification that this was going on and you could have signed up for it and gotten your appointment. So the only thing that's left for you guys to do after looking at this video is to go to the next slide and answer those 5 questions. When you answer those 5 questions, we need you to text or email us your answers. Please include your ASAP number, which is included in any of the paperwork that was sent to you above your name and address. Answer the 5 questions, send them to us. We want to make sure that you understand what you're signing up for. Once you have answered that and seems like you're all good, you know everything that you need to know about this program, we will then get you enrolled. But you must have everything turned in. So if something is not complete, then we will reach back out to you and ask for that information. But you was given a yellow welcome letter with a checklist on it that told you everything that we needed. So if something is missing, that goes back on you because we told you what we needed. So once we review your paperwork and your answers, then enrollment will begin and we can go ahead and take care of anything that's past due. Please also don't forget to sign up for that extra benefit from LIHEAP. That's going to do nothing but help you. We're still going to help you, of course, but that extra benefit from them will help you as well. So maybe you want to wait until maybe the end of May to do it. That's fine. I don't think they run out of money by then. They have a lot. So let us pay out the past due first, and then you can kind of use them on your current bill, next month's bill, whatnot. But your bill does not need to be due to get help from them. They're going to put that pledge in no matter what. So it'll take care of something or next month's bill, this month's bill, current credit on your account, whatever it does. But it's just extra assistance. So answer the questions on the next slide. Send us your answers with your ASAP number, and you will hear from us very shortly. Text and email always easier for us to get to because of the way they come through. So get those answers into us. Good luck. Thank you for watching. Now that you watched the video, we have a few questions for you to answer to make sure that you have watched the video and understand what you are signing up for. These questions, you can text or email your answers back to us. You must include your ASAP number. Once we receive them and it looks like it's 100% right, we will then get you enrolled and start your payments. So question 1, how much monthly income do you need to qualify for ASAP? Question 2, what program do you sign up with to recertify for ASAP? Question 3, ASAP payments are released when your bill is due or when LG&E reads your meter. Question 4, true or false, you must have your home weatherized. And question 5, ASAP is a blank month program and will end in December. Good luck. Remember to text or email your answers to us. Include your ASAP number. You must always have your ASAP number. Put it in your phone. You have received a little business card with your packet. Put it behind your phone, in your phone case, in your wallet, whatever. Just make sure you have your ASAP number when you contact us in any way. Thank you.